Yo, what's goody YTBC? Boxing ads and fight fans around the world. B Marsh with another boxing video. So we're gonna be back at it with another one. What's this? What do you call it? Controversial decisions. You know what I mean? Taking you back to the about like 2011. You know what I'm saying? This is a fight we have right here between Chino Maidana, Marcus Maidana, versus El Terrible from Tijuana, the man Eric Morales, the one and only, you know. And this was a great fight right here, ladies and gents. You know what I mean? This was a fight that we didn't know what the man what's his name? Eric Morales had in him anymore. You know what I mean? You know, there was a point in time before this fight, you know, the man had about 3 tune-up fights, Eric Morales, before this fight. You know what I mean? Before this fight with Maidana. But you know, the man Eric Morales, before them tune-up fights, man, he had come off like 4 straight losses in a row for this Hall of Famer right here. You know what I mean? I don't even know if he's already been in, if he's been put in the Hall of Fame already. I know Marco Antonio Barrera got in last this summer, actually. You know what I mean? In June, you know, early June. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if the man Morales has gotten in yet, you know, but he definitely will be a Hall of Famer. In my opinion, he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, you know. But like I said, man, you know, he had come off 4 straight losses, you know, one to Zahir Rahim, you know what I mean? He had 2 losses to Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying, in between that stretch. And he also lost to, who did he lose to? To David Diaz, you know what I mean? All 3 of these guys, you know, these guys he fought, David Diaz, Rahim, and Pacquiao, you know, that was a nice little trilogy these guys had. Only thing was Pacquiao ain't fight Zahir Rahim, you know, but you know, this is a fight between Maidana, man, you know, and the man Eric Morales was in great trilogies, you know. You know, he before this fight with Maidana, you know what I'm saying, he'd already paved his way to the Hall of Fame. The trilogies with Pacquiao, you know, winning the first fight against Pacquiao, outboxing the man, you know what I'm saying, even switching southpaw on Pacquiao, you know, so he could outbox him and just throw them hands, you know what I mean? And you know, and then the other 2 losses he had where he got stopped in the last 2, you know what I'm saying, and fights with Barrera, you know what I'm saying? Classic trilogy, one of the best trilogies ever. Classic fights that all 3 fights could have gone either way, you know what I mean? So, you know, the man Eric Morales, you know, fighting fellas like Junior Jones, you know, Injun Chi, you know what I'm saying? Daniel Zaragoza, you know what I'm saying? The man Eric Morales' resume is stellar. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one of the best at his divisions, you know what I mean? And this fight right here, as you can see, is at 140. You know, he's a guy coming up in weight. You know, I known him from being a champion from 122, from super bantamweight, coming all the way up to 140, man. That's 18 pounds right there, you know? And he's fighting one of the biggest punches in the division in Marcus Maidana, you know what I mean? And Marcus Maidana, from jump, you know, the guy, I think at this time he had like 2 losses in his career. He lost to Andres Kotelnik, a close fight, a close split decision fight in Germany, and he also had a loss to Amir Khan, you know, a close fight too, you know, a fight he was coming on strong at the end, you know what I mean? Almost knocked Amir Khan out, man. That was a terrific fight. There was no fight that I've ever seen Marcus Maidana in that was boring, and this fight right here is one of his best in his catalog, in his resume, you know what I mean? One of his best performances, and you know, maybe not best performances, but one of his best fights ever, you know what I mean? So let's get into it, man. Round 1, you know, as you can see, man, the man Maidana's all over this guy, man. He's applying pressure. He's all over Morales, throwing left hooks to the body, uppercuts, overhand rights. You know what I'm saying? He's just an unorthodox type of fighter, you know what I mean? The man Maidana is a guy who is a relentless pressure fighter, you know, who's technically flawed, you know what I'm saying? But at this particular fight in the first round, man, you can see he's using his jab well, man, throwing it to the pit of the stomach. You know, he's actually outboxing and out-jabbing the man Morales, and you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? You know what I'm saying? But round 1, ooh, that's the uppercut, left hook to the body, uppercut right there. You know what I mean? The man Eric Morales' eye was swelled. You see him pawing at his eye right there. It was swelled from the first round from that uppercut you just saw there. And this is in real-time motion, so punches are coming fast. You might see it on the replay, you know. But Eric Morales, man, He was just being overwhelmed in round one, in my opinion. You know, just this was all. You know, he occasionally threw some punches. You know what I'm saying? Trying to land some 1-2s, you know what I mean? But this guy was mostly almost always on the ropes. When he tried to counter punch in the center of the ring, he was just being overwhelmed. See? Left jab. Ooh, overhand right there by the man Maidana. You know what I'm saying? So, round one, I gave it to Maidana. Round two, the man and Eric Morales starts to come forward, starts to box. You know what I'm saying? You can see there go his pops, man. You know what I'm saying? There goes Pops, Jose Morales, you know what I mean? They're working on that eye because that uppercut was crucial. You check it, you know what I mean? So, you know, that round one goes to Morales. Maidana. Round two was almost a little bit like round one, but the man Eric Morales was coming forward, you know what I mean? He was landing his 1-2s. He was standing in the pocket, you know what I mean? Displaying his hand speed. You check it, you know, he wanted to show he's, not gonna back down, you know. And I think, man, you know, his pops told him after round one, man, hey, he gave him a sense of urgency, man. You gotta start fighting. Look, left hook to the body, bop, makes him drop his, bang, there goes the uppercut right there to the left eye, you know what I'm saying? That's what started it, the grotesque eye that's gonna swell up from every round right here, you know what I mean? It was almost close shut by round two, and here goes round two. And the man Eric Morales is a guy, now he's trying to box. He's basically fighting off of instincts like his pops told him, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he ain't need his pops to tell him that because he's a seasoned veteran at this stage of his career in 2011. So, you know, he tried to box. You see he's covering his right eye, you know what I'm saying, with that right glove, almost like how Donaire was covering his against Guillermo Rigondeaux that 12th round, you know. But the man Marcus Maidana, now he's still applying pressure, you know what I mean, using his jab. But in this particular round, he ended up giving this man the business still, you know. Even though Morales, you see, he's getting pressured, you know what I mean. You know, Morales is throwing body shots, showing his hand speed, you know. But I had the man Maidana winning round two as well, you know, applying pressure. And he landed the better punches in the round, you know what I'm saying. You know, it started off as a Eric Morales round, but in round two, I definitely gave it to Maidana, you know what I mean? Round three was a close round as well, you know what I'm saying? But round three was a round that I thought that the man Maidana was getting tagged up, but, you know, still his pressure and his, his punch output, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He had a high punch output in many rounds, you know. In this particular whole fight, the man threw like damn near 1,000 punches for the whole fight, you know what I mean? So, you know, Eric Morales was doing his thing in round two, but I gave this round to Maidana because it was a close round still, just like round three. But I gave him for applying the pressure and landing the harder punches, you know what I'm saying? And this is where it started right here. This is where he just started to come in like a bulldozer and just overwhelmed the man, you know what I'm saying? You know, so round two and round three, I definitely gave it to the man Chino Maidana, you know. Round four was a round where I thought that the man, and I'm going off the cuff, man. I wish I wrote some notes down, you know what I'm saying? Because round four was a round, you could see his eye right there. It looks bad, you know what I mean? It's looking real bad. I know round four and five were rounds that I gave to Eric Morales, you know what I'm saying? Eric Morales started to display the hand speed, boxing and counter punching. The man Marcus Maidana seemed to get tired, you know what I'm saying? Like he was getting tired. But you know, the man Marcus Maidana was getting outpunched and outboxed in them rounds, round 4 and 5. You know, Eric Morales is now fighting off of instinct. And, you know, one thing that was underrated about the man Morales was his defensive skills, you know what I mean? His defensive ability to throw the slip punches in the pocket, you know what I'm saying? And look at the uppercuts. I think this is the end of round 3. Body shots. You know what I'm saying? But the man Eric Morales' ability to slip punches in the pocket and basically, you know, just being a crafty fighter and then fighting off the back foot, you know what I mean? You check it. The man, Eric Morales was a gifted boxer. You know, the guy was also slightly built. Look at him. He had 140 at 140. The man doesn't look like you know, like he still looks a little small for the division. It's obvious, you know, the man came up in weight, but you know, the man was outboxing the man Eric Morales Maidana off of instinct, you know what I mean? And he was landing punches, you know what I'm saying, and slipping punches, you know, and even landed the best punches in the round as far as left hooks to the body, 1-2s, you know what I'm saying? Maidana was throwing a lot of punches in these rounds later on. To me, he started getting tired and was missing a lot of punches because Morales was just slipping punches and he was just making Maidana just punch nothing but air, you know what I mean? So, you know, round 4 through 5 I gave to Maidana. Round 6, I gave to Morales. Round 6 I gave it to Maidana, you know what I'm saying? I gave it to Maidana, but round 7 was a close round, you know what I'm saying? Could have gone either way. To me, in my opinion, there were 2 close rounds, round 7 and round 9, you know what I mean? And round 9, it depends what you like, because after 8 rounds, I had it 4-4, you know what I mean? I had it 4-4. After 6 rounds, I had it 4-2 in favor of the man Maidana. But after 4 rounds, I had the man Eric Morales winning round 7 and 8, you know what I'm saying? And in round 7, or was it round 8, man, the man Maidana got caught with a mean left hook, man, a mean left hook that wobbled him, you know what I'm saying, had the man's face rattling, you know what I mean, and had him on the wobbly legs, you know what I'm saying, and the man Eric Morales could have got him out of there in round 8, you know, but Maidana's a tough dude, man, you know, he can go down. We've seen him down plenty of times, you know what I mean, but, you know, the man Eric Morales, of course, he wasn't the heavier puncher, you know what I mean? But his skill set was what kept him in this fight. Because you got to think about it. This man was fighting with a closed eye from like round 2, you know what I mean? From round 1, it started to swell up because that's where he got caught. Look at the man slipping punches. All them punches Maidana threw, he missed, you know what I mean? Look at that body shot to back him off of him, fighting off the back foot. Look at that. Look at this man slipping punches on some Pernell Whitaker type shit. You know what I mean? You know, Eric Morales was a great fighter, you know. He was a real good fighter, man. This is, what I reached? I reached round 9, right? Round 9 was a round that probably was the round that turned this fight around. Like, depends on how you scored it. This was a crucial round, round 9, okay? And that particular round, the man Maidana threw like 99 punches, but landed only 22 of them punches. You know what I mean? 99 punches, but only landed 22. You know what I'm saying? He had, you know, that's a bad percentage. You know what I'm saying? While the man Eric Morales was 18 for 26, his percentage was over 70%. While the man Maidana's percentage throwing punches and his punch output in that round 9 was below, like about 20%, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that particular round, it's what do you like? Do you like the activity of the man Eric Morales? I'm sorry, of the man Maidana? Or do you like the activity, or do you like the accuracy and the preciseness of the man Morales? You know what I'm saying? That's what it came down to in that particular round. You know what I'm saying? And I usually pick, man, for the man who's more accurate, you know what I'm saying, who's not even exerting that much energy, but still landing clean, effective shots, you know what I'm saying? That's how I score, you know. You know, the punch output looks good and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But are you landing them punches? Why are you missing all them punches, throwing 99 and only landing 22? That means this guy, Morales, actually has a tight defense and is there in the pocket and is making you miss punches, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm going to score, because scoring on defense is one of the criteria, you know what I'm saying? Defensive ability, you know what I mean? Being defensively responsible is one of the criteria, in my opinion, of scoring fights, you know what I'm saying? You check it. So here goes that left hook from hell. Rub up. You see that one that rocked his face right there? That was at the end of round 8. You know what I mean? You check it. Throwing body. Look at this. Look at this man Morales. You know what I mean? This is round 8 right here. You know, he's landing the better punches. You check it. But in round 9, like I said, that's why I would give that round to the man Morales. You know what I mean? Round 9, I give it to Morales because of the punch output. I'm sorry, because of the accuracy. It's just like the Manny Pacquiao and the guy. What's his name? The Jeff Horn fight. You know what I mean? I mean, the guy Manny Pacquiao outlanded the dude by over 90 punches. You know what I'm saying? While the man, what's his name? Jeff Horn threw way more punches than the man Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to give the man who lands more punches with fewer shots, just like the man Morales, you know what I'm saying, in that particular round, round 9, you know what I mean? And here goes round 9. You see the man, Maidana, looks like he gets tired, but you know, Maidana was always a guy who could catch a second wind, you know what I'm saying? He was very famous for that, for catching a second wind. You seen what he did with the man when he caught a second wind versus, what you call it? Amir Khan, you know what I mean? So this particular round, the man Maidana's trying to maul him. A lot of them punches are missing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them are missing while the man Eric Morales is the accurate puncher. You check it. I mean, how I'm going to give the man a round when he lands 22% while this other guy lands 70%? God, I mean, that's the name of the sport, you know, hit and don't get hit. Make the man miss punches, miss that overhand right there, you know what I mean? That's just my criteria scoring fights, you know. Some people might do it different, you know what I'm saying, and give the man Maidana a round. While boxing's subjective like that, and I'm not even going to argue with you, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, it's how you score fights, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the way you're going to do it is wrong if you gave it to Maidana, but the man threw like 99 punches, only landed 22, while Morales landed 18 out of 26. You know, that was a crucial round I remember scoring in this fight, and it just had to be known, you know. Round 9 was crazy like that. Like, the man Morales, you know, he showed his hand speed, you know what I mean, and was landing punches, and, you know, the guy, Maidana, was getting tagged up. Round 10 was a round that, you know, that I also gave to the man Eric Morales, you know what I mean? Eric Morales, I thought was one of his better rounds, if not his best round, you know what I mean? He landed the better punches, had some nice combination punches. That's what I liked about Eric Morales. He was an all-around fighter, goes to the body, he can box, he can brawl, you know? He can box off the back foot, he has tight defensive ability, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he displayed in round 10, you know what I'm saying? Round 11 and 12, the championship rounds, those rounds, in my opinion, went to the man Maidana. Maidana wanted to win this fight. He showed at the end of the rounds that he got to come on strong. And he showed he was a stronger fight at the end of the rounds, you know what I mean? So all in all, I had this fight. I had it 114 to 114, you know what I mean? I gave the first 3 rounds to Maidana. Rounds 4 and 5, I gave to Morales. Round 7, I gave to Morales. Oh, I'm sorry, round 7 I gave to Morales. Round 8 to Morales. Round 9 to Morales. Round 10 to Morales. Round 11 and 12 I gave to Marcus Maidana, you know what I mean? And I had this fight a draw, 114-114, you know what I mean? And the judges' scorecards, one judge had it 114-114, which I thought was the correct score. And 2 other judges had it 116-112, which I thought was ridiculous, because no way Eric Morales only won 4 rounds in this fight, you know what I mean? That's ridiculous. And I didn't see the man Maidana winning 8, you know? So them type of scorecards right there, you gotta point them out, you know? And that's why some people, these types of fights are controversial, you know what I mean? Now, if you had Maidana winning 7-5 or vice versa, Morales winning 7-5, then I have no qualms or no problems with your scorecard, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think this fight was a robbery, but I thought it was a terrible decision as far as those judges' scorecards, you know what I mean? Eric Morales displayed a great effort at an older age, you know what I'm saying? He lost this fight, and I think the man had a title fight after this. He fought the Pablo Cano character, and he stopped him, and he became a world champion again, WBC 140-pound champ, you know? So he still achieved glory after this fight, you know what I'm saying? But this fight, as you can see, man, that eye was beat up something terrible, you know what I mean? That was his record there, 51-7. He had 6 losses coming into this fight, you know, but Eric Morales is a warrior, a great fighter. I wish I seen him fight Juan Manuel Marquez. I don't know why that fight didn't happen. I might have to do one of those in my fights we didn't get to see series. And speaking of series, I got this controversial series playlist. You could check it out in my playlist on my channel, you know what I mean? So I had this fight 114 to 114. Eric Morales displayed heart. He fought a guy who's not technically sound, and a guy like Maidana who throws arm punches, kind of like, you know, like his straight right hand, you know, he's not balanced. He's not in his pivot, like having his right hand, like, I'm sorry, his right leg based to the floor, you know what I mean, to the canvas, where he can, you know, throw his power from his legs, you know what I'm saying? He was a guy who used to knock fellas out just walking with punches, you know what I mean? So Maidana was technically flawed, you know, but he was a great fighter, and the man Robert Garcia did sharpen up some skills of his, you know what I mean? But all in all, this was a great fight. We never saw the rematch, you know. I would have liked to see a rematch, you know what I'm saying? But Morales went on to fight guys like Danny Garcia, you know what I mean? Maybe actually that's why he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, you know. He had a PED situation in one of them fights with Danny Garcia, you know what I mean? So I do remember that, you know what I mean? So, you know, all in all, I still think he's a great fighter from Tijuana. Best fighter out of Tijuana, one of the best Mexican fighters I've seen fighting in my lifetime. And, you know, this was a fight that proved how great he was, you know what I mean? Be Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all think about El Terrible, Eric Morales versus El Chino Maidana, Marcus Maidana. Be Marsh Boxing, let me know who y'all thought won this fight. I'm Ghost. Peace.